Good evening there guys, I hope you're well. Welcome to another Explain 11 video. We're doing flight requests again, and thank you to Kyle. This is his request, flying from Perth down to Perth Jandakot. I hope I've said that right. And very short flight, 10 nautical miles of a heading of 207 degrees from runway 6. So just to make it interesting, we're going to fly in this. Let me show you what this is. Okay, this is a Stinson L5G uprated. Actually, let's take the Sentinel. We'll take the Sentinel 5G. Yeah. I don't know what the difference is, but I just fancy this. Okay, so it's a tail dragger. Let's just pop outside and we'll have a little look. There she is. What a cool looking plane. This is going to be fun. I've never flown this thing. Got no idea what the flight dynamics are like. That is the whole point. So we're just going to get on with this thing and just see what happens, basically. And anything could happen. It's a pretty glorious morning here in Perth. Very clear, a little bit of haze. That's an ongoing joke with Explain 11. Seems to be the thing that gets complained about the most, the haze. I kind of like it. I think it might be slightly overdone, granted, but I don't know. It's a pretty good representation of things, certainly here in the UK. Okay, so we are flying in the new Beta 2 version that came out a couple of days ago. So they apparently have fixed the tyre screeching. My taxiing skills aren't the best, certainly in this tail dragger, but I can kind of still hear it. I don't know about you, but then I probably am taxiing too fast, so that's probably my fault. Look at that, and look at the way the trees are against the backdrop there. That's pretty gorgeous, I have to say. It's pretty nice. I'm still not used to the whole thing of it being so smooth. I'm really not. Stage a flap for this takeoff. We probably don't need it. Don't know anything about this aircraft. Don't know how to fly it. What could go wrong? Would you be a passenger with me? It even looks like this panel's coming away from there. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Looking absolutely gorgeous, I have to say. Texture is really crispy. Lighting, as always, is fantastic. Alright, so I would definitely fasten your seatbelts for this, guys. Here we go. Not a good start. Okay, we're up. Shortest takeoff in the world. Wow. Wow. She's a lively little one, this one. Okay, let's just try and get this thing stable. I'm just going to come back off the power a bit. Got a bit of turbulence, actually. A bit of wind blowing us around. Despite the calm looking conditions. Whoa, okay, we've got quite a bit of turbulence here. need to be tracking about, well, not about 207 it was, so we'll do our best to do that. But since we're in a new plane, I want to have a bit of fun with this and check out the flight dynamics of it. Do some stalls maybe. Let's check out the scenery. There we go. How accurate is that, Kyle, if you could let us know? Don't forget it's all stock scenery, so alright guys, I'm gonna chicken out here. I'm gonna not do this. I'm gonna go into this. I'm gonna, like I said, chicken out. I'm just gonna get rid of this. So we're gusting at 10 knots, so really I just want to lower this down a bit. I've got to give myself a fighting chance flying this beast. Alright, that's made things a little bit calmer. Hopefully a bit more comfortable for you to watch as well. Alright, so I'm just watching my heading, and we're going to climb up to about 3,000 feet, and then we'll start to check out some stuff. But so far I'm really liking this. This is really good fun. It's very, I feel like it's very nimble. I don't know anything about this aircraft. I should have looked it up before. But it is pretty interesting to fly. Very lively, but very fun. I'm liking the detail of it. Well, the textures aren't great, admittedly, but it's obviously an Italian. Is that? Oh no, DMAX.2. That's who made it. I don't know. Do a few sharp coordinated turns, see how we go here. Pretty nice. Alright, so we'll do just a fairly straightforward power off stall and see how that goes. So we'll just crank down the power a little bit. Now we're at a safe 3,000 feet. I've got a feeling this thing is going to spin. I don't know about you. I just got that feeling. It's got that wildness about it. I'm going to start raising the nose, putting it back on the stick nice and gently. Still raising the power. It's going to get twitchy, I think, at about 45. Just guessing here. I don't know. Carburetor ice. Okay, well, turn the carb heat on. That'll take care of that. Okay, alright, we're just keeping the nose, and she wants to spin, definitely. There we go. Full power. Release the controls and pull back on the stick. And we'll climb up, back up to 3,000. Yeah, she was definitely spinning over to the left there. I just had that feeling. I don't know. I thought she might do that. I think if we if we do a power on or a full flap stall, she's going to go into a full spin. We'll do a power on stall when we get up to 3,000. Just make sure we're roughly heading in the direction of the airfield that we're landing at. Would be useful, wouldn't it? Alright, so to get this straight and level, pretty much there. Okay, and we'll increase power and we'll pull back pretty drastically until something happens. Already trying to... And there we go, look at that, into a full spin, jeez Louise. Full power on, wow. That's pretty scary. It is not, you do not want to be finding yourself in that position in the real world. Well, some people do. I don't like aerobatics and all that kind of stuff. Just not into that. I suffer from this, or in the past have suffered from this thing called labyrinthitis. I don't know if there's any other pilots who have that, but it's basically where your vestibular system in your inner ear is not what it used to be, is the best way I can describe it. So that virus, which anybody can get, attacks the nerves in the brain and the inner ear, and basically it makes you really, or it makes me very sensitive to vertigo and positioning. So if I'm in particular positions, my head back and down, I get very, very dizzy. And things like getting up at night when there's no lights on, there's no reference, where you're just relying on your inner ear really, it's not good. So when I do things like spins, I have done spins and sharp turns, you know, 40 degree turns and things like that. It's really not a pleasant experience for me. Even though it's good to do and good to know how to get out of spins and all that stuff, it just sends my nervous system crazy. So yeah, I don't know, be interested to hear if there's anyone else who has that. Right, I'm just going to check on the map here. Where the heck are we? Oh, we are in the right direction at least. Thank goodness my navigation skills are still reasonably acceptable. Alright, let's do one more stall. Do a power off stall. Oh, that's weird. And there we go. So that time I held off, and the right wing stalled first, which is why then we started to spin over onto the right. Interesting. It was the left the other side the other time. So it is very interesting. It's like we've got some kind of abandoned warehouse or something down there. Right, let's keep an eye out for the airfield. I think that's probably it. Dead ahead. Should be, according to the map. There she is. Oh, that is actually the airfield. Okay. I was thinking it was a bit further out than that. Carb heat went in. So how's the scenery, Carl? Is this what it looks like in real life? I've never been to Perth, so I don't know. That looks like a pretty substantial town there. Is that the town of Perth? No idea. We're just crossing over the, flying overhead about 1,000 feet. We would normally radio in, tell them we're doing this, obviously, and then we will join the circuit and come and do a landing. I'm not looking forward to it. No, I am. Nobody's going to die because it's a simulator. Oh, what's happening? Frame rates. No, 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 don't do it. Weird. That's the first, actually, the first major stutter I've experienced in X-Plane 10, and that was it. So I'm just trimming out for about 80 knots, just trying to maintain. We're pretty much straight and level, and I don't know, that looks like Australia to me. I know it's a huge place, and I know that obviously Perth is very different to Sydney. I've been to Sydney. My brother actually lives in Brisbane, so shout out to Stu and his gorgeous family. I'll be doing some flights in Brisbane. My dad's out there right now, so shout out to Dad as well. Yeah, that looks kind of Australian to me. Bloody gorgeous, mate. Oh, look at the kangaroos down there. Do you have kangaroos in Perth? I don't know. I'm guessing you do. Right, let's see if we can land this bad boy with any level of success. Oh, totally overshot. Never mind. We'll go stage of flaps. And we will do our best to not damage the runway or the plane. We'll probably end up doing both. Is that a taxiway actually, or is that a runway? Okay, gonna have to just check this out. Oh, I can't zoom in when I'm paused, damn it. Okay. Whoa, what the heck? Yeah, it's a taxiway, isn't it? Alright, okay. I totally misjudged that then. So we'll come out here. Oh man. Sometimes this mouse view is really not... great. Look at that. I mean, geez, stock scenery again. I'm sorry to keep going on about it, but that's pretty nice. So I hope so far you've enjoyed. I'm saying this now because we might not actually survive this landing, but I hope you have enjoyed this romp around in this pretty crazy aeroplane. I mean, I'm liking it. I'm really enjoying it. It's good fun. But she is a wild one, I tell you. Takes some getting used to, that's for sure. Alright. So let's start our descending turn. To what it would be a kind of a base, a very poor base leg. And again, you know, I'm not really paying too much attention, as you can tell, to procedural stuff. So don't be too down on that. We're going to go another stage of flap. I'm guessing that's... oh no, one more. There we go. So we're full flap now. We're completely configured to land. And I've got no idea how to land a tail dragger. If you know, if you've got some techniques, let me know. Presumably, I don't want to be landing too nose heavy. I want to be flaring at the right moment. Oh, I don't know. Well, we're going to see. I'm going to bounce it, that's for sure, I'm guessing. But we need to get the back wheels, the back wheel on the tarmac as soon as possible. So here we go, guys. Good luck. Strap yourself in. Oh. Alright. Definite rudder issues. I think the idea is you've got to get that back wheel down as soon as possible, because that's what steers the aircraft, obviously. Maybe my rudder was... I don't know. I'm definitely not 100% happy with how the rudder is working on this right now. But there we go. So we're not going to worry too much about the taxiing. So I hope you've enjoyed that. And obviously this video is dedicated to Kyle. Thank you for requesting it. I've really enjoyed flying in this area. And certainly enjoyed flying this crazy plane. I'm definitely going to be doing that again. Let's just pop out. Have another last look at it. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Flaps out. Pretty cool. Quite nice detail, actually. No reflections. I think, again, that's a known bug. Well, there are some. A bit under here. And a bit on the tail, but none on the fuselage. So again, that'll probably be fixed for the main thing. We've got ice in the carburetor. That's kind of cool. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe. If you've got some flights you want me to do, please comment in this video, and I'll do them. You know, I can't promise when I'll do them, but I'll get round to doing them when I can. And if you haven't seen my £50 must-have home cockpit add-on, then that video is available. Go and check that out, because yeah, if you are a flight simmer, highly recommend spending that rather small amount in terms of flight sim, and check out what it can do for you. So check that out, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you soon. Take care.